what happened during that disaster, and we are not here to remind you of it. We are here to play a role in the rebuilding process. Founded in 1983, the Bahamas Mortgage Corporation was formed as an instrument to stimulate, encourage, and promote home ownership for Bahamians. At that time, the government believed that owning a home was fundamental to the needs and aspirations of every Bahamian, and that belief holds true today. Securing a place to live consumes a significant proportion of household income in the Bahamas. In fact, it is estimated that more than one-third of the expenditure is consumed by either rent or mortgage. This is a big outlay of one's income. An individual should have the right to determine whether you will rent or own a home. Note that there is one very important distinction between renting and house and home ownership. When one rents, he supports another person's investment. But when one owns a home, he supports his own investment that could last for generations to come. BMC has stayed true to its mandate to make home ownership affordable and achievable by simplifying the approval process. At BMC, we try to offer as much support as we can to our clients. We know that even the best-minded individual may fall into hard times, but due to job loss or a change of circumstances, and we will work with you once you demonstrate a level of responsibility. I want to take this opportunity to caution our government workers not to get into debt as soon as you find employment. Many banks will entice you to obtain unsecured loans once they can obtain that salary deduction. Don't be fooled by the shiny object. Seek financial advice before you obtain a loan, because this is the largest hurdle that's preventing Bahamians from the reality of home ownership. I want to sincerely thank the Honorable Prime Minister, Philip Brave Davis, for remaining true to his commitment to rebuild the Abaco communities, brick by brick, restoring hope and holding fast to his promise to return the island to a sense of normalcy. I want to thank Minister Colby Davis for executing this agenda with such alacrity. When it is all said and done, this housing initiative will be the largest home development this country has ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no better time than now to make application for home ownership. Our open house in New Providence, we are pleased to say, had over 2,000 applicants, which included nurses, teachers, armed forces, employees from the private sector, self-employed individuals, and even a 19-year-old. And that signaled to me that the need is great. It also signaled to me that we are on the right path, and I am indeed humbled to be a part of it. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Very Honorable Philip Brave Davis, Prime Minister of Bahamas, the Honorable Jobert Colby Davis, Minister of Transport and Housing, Honorable John A. Pindo, Parliamentary Secretary for the Ministry of Tourism, Investment and Aviation, other government officials, members of the press, and everyone who is present here today. A pleasant good afternoon. It is certainly an honor for me to welcome you here today for this groundbreaking ceremony and house fair. I am grateful that my colleague, the Honorable Jobert Colby Davis, and her staff was given this vision to host this house fair here in Abaco. Today's event is a huge step towards restoring a sense of normalcy in the lives many Abaconians. For many families, owning a home means protection and security. According to research, children do better in school when their families have access to inexpensive, stable,
of the opportunities at hand. And thank you again for coming, the Honorable Prime Minister.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, let's give another round of applause to Mr. John Pinder, the Honorable John Pinder, Minister of Tourism, Investment and Aviation. It is a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to be before you to introduce this giant of a woman, one who is skilled and poised, one who is strategic and innovative, one who has a vision, a great vision for, of course, her constituency, and of course, by large, the Bahamas, a leader that inspires leaders, a resilient woman. And I'm not just speaking like this because she's my boss, but I'm speaking like this because when you experience someone, you can speak from your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, she is none other than the Member of Parliament for the Elizabeth constituency and the Minister of Transport and Housing. Her name, for some, I wish to introduce her, some represent.
That's where I get in trouble because I speak my mind. We have the Central Pines groundbreaking, and Fakai Mills, as an elected man, newly elected man on the Dundas Town Committee, this project is going to change our lives forever. And if local government was really working, they would have sit down with the local government and not dictate. Ask where, when, and how this project should fit into your community that would change your lives forever. But I basically just knew about this like 3 days ago. No invite, no nothing. But that's the way it's rolling here in Abaco. You're here, but you don't know what's going on. Kai case.